Yo, SOS Wrestling Network back at y'all again, man. And shit, this time y'all some All Japan Pro Wrestling. I feel it's been a while since I blessed my people with some All Japan Pro Wrestling. And what better way to get reintroduced to All Japan Pro Wrestling than to bring y'all the Champion Carnival 2020. So we all know worldwide pandemic. Champion Carnival got pushed back along with everything else in the world. So Champion Carnival first night actually took place on September 12th, 2020. Before we get into the matches that took place on night one, we might as well get into the participants that we're going to have in this year's Champions Carnival. So we have a couple smaller blocks than normal. On block A, we have the champion right now, Suwama. We have Jiro Ikemen Kurushiro. I'm always mispronounce my man's name. Zeus, Jake Lee, Kumarashi. In Block B, we have Kento Miyahara, Shuji Ishikawa, Yoshitatsu, Yume Yagi, and Shotaro Oshino. So those are our participants for this year's Champions Carnival. I'm expecting big things out of this round robin tournament. Without any further ado, let's get going. So the first match we have to talk about is Block B match, actually. It's Shuji Ishikawa. He actually is taking on and he defeats Yume Yagi right here. So, excuse me for a second. I feel Yume Yagi, in my opinion, he's at a very crucial part in his career, and he needs a huge breakout performance in this tournament to reach the next level. He was off to a good start here. He was off to a really good start against someone, admittedly, he's always had really good chemistry with. Between tag matches and last year's Champions Carnival, these two have faced each other a ton, and they're very familiar with each other at this stage in their career. Given the size difference between the two, Shuji tends to dominate their matches, and this was the case here for the most part. Though over time there is a shift as Yuma gets more and more offense in on Shuji Ishikawa as he grows as a performer. This is also reflected in the finish of this match, though it did not look real great, to be honest. Normally Ishikawa would just hit a splash mount and pin him here. He gets a flash pin off the Thesz press, which is certainly an interesting choice here. But it also shows a slightly fluky way in which he won the match, that he was not able to beat Yuma in a normal way. Good first match for both men in the tournament. I definitely have a more positive outlook for both of these guys as the Champions Carnival goes on. Solid match. I thought it was a nice way to open the Champion Carnival. Next match, we get Jake Lee taking on the defeating Jiro Kuroshiro. To my surprise, I actually really enjoyed this. Jiro's matches are a big part. Jiro was a really big part of why I did enjoy this match. Jiro, he clearly worked this match to heel here, which is something I'm not really used to seeing from him a whole lot. But he was really good at it. He kept working over Jake Lee's leg right here and just acted like a complete prick throughout the match. More of this heelish stuff, please. I will take it. So Jake Lee's quest to the top of the mountain was off to a good start meanwhile. He showed some good fire in this match, which is something that maybe he struggled with a bit here in the past. So overall, he looked like a much bigger star here. He managed to overcome the adversity in a believable way to get the win in this match. I wouldn't be surprised if he goes to this whole block. That's something for us to look for here in this block. Maybe Jake Lee go ahead and just taking care of the whole block. That's something we might want to go ahead and keep our eye on. So hold on one second. Next Champion Carnival action, we got Block A. Suwama, the Triple Crown Heavyweight Champion, taking on Kumarashi right here. Welcome to the B party right now. This was a rather quick affair. Kuma, he was able to dominate the early portion of this match, and then Suwama just hits his finisher and wins anyway. This is a good way to give Suwama a quick, dominant win while still giving Arashi a bit of a chance to shine. This will probably be far from the last time these two will cross paths. We might as well be honest about that. With the recent debut of Koji Doi, we will be likely to see the reformation of Kuma Doi and the tag team feuds with the Violent Giants over the tag team titles later in the year. So that's some good stuff to start that off right here. Next match, we have a match between two off-again, on-again tag team partners. So we have Yoshitatsu actually defeating Kento Miyahara right here. So we have the return of Dark Side Yoshitatsu, which is a gimmick we haven't seen since Tatsu's Triple Crown Challenge since last year. The other return is a big match Kento. Since he lost the Triple Crown to Suwama right here back in March, Kento has mainly hung around in tags and is taking it easy for the most part. He had one singles match. It was a quick 7-minute affair with Koji Uemoto, but now we get a fully rested Kento Miyahara ready to tear it up in this tournament. Tattoo can be a bit hit and miss at times, but he undoubtedly has great chemistry with Kento Miyahara, and it showed in this match right here. The key spot of this match came early on as Kento rammed his knee into the side of the ring. From there, Tatu worked over his legs until he got Kento to tap out for the upset win. This is a really, really good main event to start the Champions Carnival off right here, and it will quickly establish what Kento Miyahara's story will be in this tournament continuing. I expect him to be in the mix by the end of the Champion Carnival, but he's going to have to fight an uphill battle here if he wants to get done what he needs to get done. So, final thoughts on the show. I feel All Japan really hit the mark here. Every match on the show delivered. It was quick, breezy watch. While we normally don't talk about the undercard tags, sometimes when I'm doing a Champion Carnival review, I would probably say don't skip them. They're pretty decent. I would say this whole show deserves a watch. So that was Champion Carnival Night 1. At some point, I will be back at y'all with Night 2 because you know what? I got to do it. I'm going to take a look at it and watch it myself. Kick back, relax, roll me up a nice little cigarette, take that thing to the head and watch some Champion Carnival. So, hey, if y'all checking out this All Japan Wrestling Champion Carnival 2020 review, thank you first and foremost. This has been your boy, Bluntzy Naito, a.k.a. Benzo Miyahara, a.k.a. El Toro Negro, a.k.a. the Human LIJ Cat, a.k.a. the puroresu FlyGOD. Like, share, subscribe, all that great stuff. We are SOS Wrestling Network, the most dominant, I don't even know about most dominant, but we the almighty SOS Wrestling Network. So get with it. Y'all know what it is, man. So until next time, holla at your people, holla at your dude, man. Peace.